What's up, dogs? This is Lil Corn, Lil Jon Meditation, and I'm Courtney. Let's get started. So, we're on Lil Corn Island, which is part of Nicaragua, out in the Caribbean side. Beautiful. There's Big Corn and Little Corn Island. Big Corn has a little bit more going on, but it's still really remote and a really cool Caribbean vibe, more so than mainland Nicaragua. And very cool locals that we met. Little bar Quince, we stayed at Arenas, all the bartenders there, everybody really friendly, loved every single one of them. When we came over to Lil Corn, you have to take a pretty bouncy boat ride, and we were staying at Yemaya Reef bungalows, as you can see, beachside, really cool. Highly recommend all that. I do not get anything from it. This is just me saying my travel experience, and I'll put a little Nicaragua video as well at some point. So we're going to do a meditation today because we did more of a surf prep in mainland Nicaragua down where we had Thugaragua, our Thug Yoga surf retreat down at Costa Dulce. And then we have more in our relaxing island time meditation here. And I'm calling it Lil Corn, Lil Jon because he has an album out from last year called Total Meditation. He's got a couple other albums, so we took a lot of inspiration from him, actually. So find a comfortable seat wherever you want to be. If you do happen to be in a place where you can go outside, that would be awesome. But if not, that's what we're doing here, is harnessing that power of imagination. Yeah, so I'm sitting here in this beautiful Caribbean sea and beach, but I am not here all the time. So I can take this with me once I focus and draw in all the elements around me. I can take that with me anywhere, to a busy city, to an office, to home, and anytime you need a little relaxation, rest, restoration for the mind, just a reset, you can always come back. That's the power of imagination, is you can always come back to the setting that you're creating right now in your meditation. So once you are in your comfortable seat, close your eyes. And I did leave on the ambient sound here so you can actually hear the waves behind me a little bit. But wherever you are, just start to focus on your breathing. And remember, you don't have to sit like me on the ground. You can sit in a chair, you can sit up against a wall, just someplace where your spine is nice and tall, shoulders over the hips, level chin, and able to focus on your breathing. So just observe your breath. You're not trying to make anything of it, any specific breathing. Just observe the inhale and the exhale. And then if you can hear the waves behind me, start to mimic your breath like the waves. If you're not hearing them, or you're somewhere where you don't hear well with the sound, just imagine your breath like waves of the ocean. You feel the breath moving in, feel the breath moving out, and start to visualize that rhythm as a wave, moving into the sand, moving out of the sand, onto shore, away from shore. And it creates this nice, smooth, consistent rhythm, just like your breath. Once you have that sensation of the waves as the breath as the waves, imagine yourself in a place that is very comforting to you, whether it is the beach, whether it is a lake shore, maybe it's a river where you hear the waves going over rocks. Just place yourself in a zone that feels calming to you. For me, I'm going to say the beach. I'm here right now. I love being at the beach. But you place yourself in your comfort zone. Once you're in that zone, notice everything around you. Again, hear the sounds of the waves moving in and out. And what else do you hear? Birds, different songs, seagulls. The pitter-patter of sandpiper birds. Pelicans splashing into the water for fish. Whatever birds you hear, take a moment to really describe their sound in your mind. Then come back to your body and observe where you are sitting. Relax into the sand. Allow your body to recline. Whether or not you do that here in your meditation is up to you, but just feel the earth under you. The grains of sand, the indention the body makes into the sand. Is it warm or is it cooling? And let your body relax into the sand, the earth in your space. And then notice what you feel with the sun on the face. Maybe there's droplets of rain from little clouds, as we have here in the Caribbean. Take a moment to feel nature on your skin. Bright, warm sunshine penetrating through the whole body. Cooling droplets of rain. Sensation of wind, breeze passing through. As you feel that all around you and against your skin. Observe anything that you see in front of you. The crest of the waves as they move in and off the shore. Dolphins jumping out in the ocean. Observe fish swimming at your foot. Maybe a little crab bearing next to you. You're surrounded by nature and life. And feeling again your body sitting on the earth, you're connected. Experiencing all of these sensations in nature. You can almost feel every one of them, even if you're not there. Gaze up at the sky, notice the clouds as they float by, maybe the shapes, the color, the movement. Then imagine your thoughts as clouds. We all have thoughts. We're never going to stop them, and they're needed at some point. But in this meditation, and when you are in a focused situation, observe those thoughts and give them some life and description, but then allow them to float by just like those clouds. The important part is noticing that they're there and then allowing the thoughts to move out. And every time a thought comes up, see that thought, see the cloud, allow it to move past, allow it to move out of the mind. And draw your attention back to the breathing. The consistent rhythm of the breath, just like those waves, in and out, in and out. Sit for a few more moments on your beach. Feel all the sensations. Observe every sensation that arises in the next few moments on your beach, giving it all the detail you can. And just appreciating that connection with nature, the fact that we are a part of it, and how lucky we are to be within it. How lucky we are to be alive and experience it. And now, having described your paradise, your beach, just know that you can always come back to that beach, to that peacefulness, to that relaxation at any point in time. That's the power of your imagination. You can draw it in for a few moments, return to your paradise any time. As you start to deepen the breath again, bring the hands together, from a little friction, a little heat. Place those hands over the eyes. And again, rub the hands. Place the hands over the heart, bringing in our paradise to the heart. And once again, rub the hands and place the hands over the belly. And finally, rub the hands and start to massage the legs. So we're bringing that paradise, that beach, our relaxed zone, our nature, all into our physical being, so we can return at any point. So, highly recommend you guys go check out Lil Jon's meditation albums. He's got Manifesting Abundance, as well as the new one, Meditation Remix, which is a lot of his famous songs like Get Low and Lovers and Friends, and a bunch of his songs like kind of toned down and slowed down, and then he does a meditation on top of it. It's really fun. So this is Courtney signing off. Y'all just chill till the next episode. Namaste.